talents and their strengths. Whether we're looking for an American history person, European history person, psychology person. Included as well would be letters of recommendation from college supervisors, from college professors, etc. The next step, after going through all of that and narrowing the list down, was to set up the interview process itself. And Mackie has continued a rather long-standing commitment to involving a number of people. So who's invited to that table? Mackie obviously is there. And Stefan, as the department administrator, was there. I was there as lead teacher. And we also invited staff members from the history department. Given the time commitment, it excluded a number of people like family commitments and coaching experiences. But Jeff DeLello, I'd like to publicly thank Jeff for being involved in that process. It meant giving up lunchtime, prep time, after school hours. It was a huge commitment. Each of the four of us was present at every interview that we conducted. Over the years as well, we've developed a bank of questions that we ask every candidate. For those of you who have been hired here in the history department don't know this, that each of you is asked the same core group of questions. And that gave us a really good measuring tool to compare strengths, weaknesses, responses, etc. In addition to that, obviously depending on your own experiences, the candidates' experiences, we broaden that question pool. We've had candidates that traveled abroad. We have candidates who are multilingual, who bring interesting experiences to the table that we can pursue. But again, getting back to that core group of questions, we have a very strong history department. We care very much about lesson plan development, use of primary sources, active engagement on the part of our students and our teachers. So there are questions designed to determine whether those candidates can fit into our department and whether they share a common philosophy and our common goals. After each interview, there was probably a half hour, maybe an hour discussion about each candidate that came through. And the discussion was very democratic. I know that Mackie and Ann made a point of not always beginning that conversation. We invited Jeff to begin it. They invited me to begin that conversation. And it was very thoughtful. We focused on really listening to each other, asking further questions and sort of, trying to get a handle on who these candidates were. If possible, what we also did was to invite the finalists, if you will, to come in and to teach a lesson. Probably the scariest thing that a candidate can do. Two of us, at least, were observed those lessons, and they would do a full period lesson in a classroom that we thought that they would be suited for. And after that, Matthew did an interesting thing. He gave every student an index card and asked the students to write comments about that person's delivery, the content, etc. And he collected them, and they were really very interesting. Oftentimes, their comments validated what we observed in the classroom. Other times, they raised issues that we were not even aware of. So it was a really interesting component of the process. Matthew also met with the teachers to talk about what they thought about the lesson, how they might improve it, what they would change if they were to do it again. Phone calls were made. Again, lots of talking, lots of very thoughtful conversation in order to get the best candidate in place. And so what you have before you are those people who went through that laborious, extensive, probably nerve-wracking process, and we think that we have terrific people here. I was just reading an article written by New Jersey's top teacher of the year this year, and she wrote, I love everything about being a teacher. I love the rush of adrenaline I get each September as I greet my new class for the first time. I love watching my students learn, and I love learning with them. When you get teachers who have that kind of passion, mix in content knowledge, which is very important, you get great schools, and I think that's what we have here. So congratulations to our new hires.
Now see sorry. So we're just going to take a few minutes, and we can start here, Amelia, and just briefly introduce yourself, and we'll move around that.
Hello, my name is Amelia Wolf. I'm teaching English at Westmoreland Central. I previously taught at Central High School as well as Regional High School, and I'm very happy to be here.
I'm Joe Palmer. I'm currently teaching chemistry at Westmoreland Central, and I taught last year in Minnesota at Fulton Kennedy. Before that, I was a chemist for 4.5, almost 5 years.
My name is Henry. I'm a student at emergency psychologist over at I got my bachelor's degree from the University of New York and Albany, and then I went to Oxford University where I had a business major and a major in psychology. And last year I worked for a year in New Zealand at Western. I'm Caitlin Conner O'Leary. I am the co-director here at Westmore Central High School. I graduated from Westmore Central in 2003. From there, I went to Westminster Memorial College in Quincy, New Jersey. I'm very, very happy to be back home, and I really do love the kids I'm working with here. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
Hi, I'm Kate Ryan. I'm the school media specialist or librarian at here at Central and at Renton as well at Secondary Days. I graduated from Northwestern University, worked in publishing for several years, and then got my master's in library science and patent history. Last year I was at medical school.
I'm Victoria Winters. I teach professional history here at Westmore Central, and I teach human behavior. I got my undergraduate degree at the University of Delaware. I got a degree in psychology and history with a specialization in European history as well as a minor in accounting. And I got my master's in American teaching at the University of Maryland. Hi, my name is Megan Farrell. I'm a global history teacher at Westmore Central. I completed a 4-year internship at Upper St. Clair High School in Upper St. as well as a semester internship at Horsey School for Girls in London. I received my undergraduate and master's degree from the University of Oxford.
My name is I division
My name is Gabe Terry. I teach U.S. history here at Central. I got the opportunity to be a teacher last year, and I had to come back. I'm Mark Miller. I teach history here at Central. I used to do technology here for 3 years. Still do the website, shoot, and I'm walking the much better than
Hi, my name is Deanna Volsky. I'm a biology teacher over at WMRHSD. I graduated from Villanova University and it's been a great experience so far.
Hi, my name is Megan School and I'm teaching anatomy, physiology, and biology over at Mendham. I taught at Randall High School many years ago and I've been a stay-at-home mom the past few years, so I'm really glad to have the opportunity to go back into teaching and I'm covering for the whole half of this conference. So thank you.
Hi, my name is John Cassidy. I'm teaching math here at Central. Previously I taught over high school. I'm very happy.
It's Chelsea. I have a Bachelor of Arts in English from Lafayette College, and I teach Mandarin English here at Central.
My name is Pete Mehdi. I teach Latin. I went to Westminster University, graduated, studied degree Latin and teach at Westminster. And I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, and we're going to take a brief recess, and then we will all continue.
Mr. AV's got to do his job here.